You think it's time for KFC Vladdy? I haven't played much on KFC Vladdy recently. I've had more important things to do. Like right now, the free time I have for solo queue, I'm just playing on my main. W to the boy. Like right now, I'm like 100 LP, I think, of Chow. And even in games when I get top lane, I'm winning. And honestly, I'm playing good in my top games too. Hello, I just played versus Pyke, Taric bot, and lost very badly. Anything I can do on Veigar to counter that? Well, if your wave is in a bad spot, Pyke will jump at you with Taric's stun, and you will die. So you gotta have a good wave state. And I would build very tanky. Like I would for sure go Roa in that matchup. So that you can like survive their hook and all in. But yeah, we're starting today off with a coaching session. And after that, probably solo queue. The thing is that the ladder is so fucking inflated that someone like me, who can only play like 2-3 games a day, it's so fucking hard to get Chal. Because like, every day that passes, Challenger is up like 100 LP. So I'm like just playing catch up, because everyone else is playing like 20 games a day. Whereas I'm sitting here only playing 2 or 3. Is there any way to stop the LP inflation? Well, Riot should like reset the top of the ladder. Like Master and higher. They should just reset it. Like in my opinion, they should just make everyone like Diamond 2 MMR with like not good LP gains. Yeah, like they should reduce LP gains and make you start like Diamond 1, Diamond 2. That's at least what makes sense in my head. But I'm not a game designer. Alright, I'll read the chat after the session. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Can you see my
Hello.
screen?
Yeah, I can hear.
Perfect. All right. Um, yeah, I see the free VODs you sent. The
Yeah,
Lux one, Rice, Veigar one.
yeah.
Um, did you have one in mind or not?
Uh, I guess we can start with the mm, actually I don't remember what games there were. Hold on, let me just quickly check them. We can start with I think we can start with the is the one with Veigar with that I have a Rengar jungler. Let me check
Um,
real quick.
one sec. There is no Rengar in these, no.
Okay, I think you can start with that then. Because
Did the Rengar into or
that's
what?
no. The Wenger actually carried, and like one of the questions that like I wanted to to ask was that like in games where like it's gonna sound super funny. It's like okay, Rengar's like carrying me, and all I have to do is like not in, and all I'm thinking is like okay, but like what can the enemy mid do like if I'm on the other side and like I'm against the Rengar, right?
Yeah,
Like that's one of the questions like I'm thinking like if I'm getting like if the enemy jungler is like shit stopping my team and I'm just like just farming, laning,
yeah, yeah,
whatever doing in mid, like what the fuck can I do, if that makes sense.
yeah.
Like
I
I've
get it.
always like experienced yeah, sorry, I'll let you continue.
Yeah, it makes sense. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. I mean, do you feel like that happened in this game, like where Viego got really fed or what?
I can't remember this game, but like basically the one Rengar game that I had against a Veigar that I have a Rengar jungler,
Mm-hmm.
like he was just super fed, and I noticed a lot of the games that I win, it's because
Mm-hmm.
like someone on my team is already winning, and I'm just like the secondary character.
Yeah.
Um, a lot of the games I lose, like there's games where I'll be like, okay, like I can hold my own, I can maybe like get some leads here and there, but it always feels like I'm like barely crossing the finish line. And I remember we talked about like something about like like depending on the build, I can't even get through the finish line in the first place.
Yeah.
So like every now and then like I alternate between like ROA or like just like Ludens into full pen.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a really weird phase where I went proto belt, but we don't talk about that. Um,
Yeah.
yeah. But basically, like I've noticed like I have a really like consistent trend where I will either like get carried and I'm just like there, like I'm just the late game insurance,
Mm-hmm.
somewhat like quote unquote the late game insurance. I don't think like Victor is like a late game carry. Or if my team is losing and I'm like, kind of I'm kind of gapping my laner, but like I can't really like
Yeah, you can't.
be the reason,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So
like
I
as
don't know if
you,
that's like a champion thing though. So yeah.
I mean, as you climb and you play versus like better players, like you know, this is kind of how League is. Obviously, there is some games where if you were Chovy, you would just win it anyways,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But there's a
Yeah.
reason why even like the best players, they don't go above 70, 80% win rate, at like top of the ladder because
Hmm.
it's just some games you just lose, right? But
Yeah.
like it's not a bad thing that you're a passenger in some games because
Hmm.
some games that is what's needed from you, you know?
Hmm.
Like if you
Hmm.
try to take the steering wheel away from the people that are just carrying you, then
Hmm.
maybe you crash and yeah, game falls apart,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I mean, definitely like let's just see, and we can see like where it is that other players maybe stands out.
Yeah.
Like obviously in this matchup, you should be very happy. Like you should be free farming and bullying him.
Yeah. Like on, I'll I'll ask questions after. 'Cause there's a lot of things I want to ask.
Yeah. I mean, already here, I'm curious what you think you are achieving because as a Veigar player myself, the one advantage Veigar has over a lot of mages is his Q range. Like his Q range is just very long,
Hmm.
and the downside of playing Veigar is that you need your Q for farming. So it sucks to play Veigar sometimes because you have to Q um,
Hmm.
a creep, but then
Hmm.
enemy puts himself in a situation where you have to trade with them. So the problem that you're doing right now, that's very good for the Veigar, is he can Q you, and even if he misses, it's not that bad for him. Because there's no creeps dying, you know? So the only downside for him now, if he loses his Q, is that it gives you a lot of space in lane. But it's not even like you need that space, because standing here compared to here, the main advantage you get is you get to hit the wave already, right?
Yeah.
But playing versus a champion like Veigar that can't trade against you, you don't really need this advantage. Let's say you're against like Orianna, for example, someone that's much stronger level 1 compared to a Veigar, and someone that also has better wave clear than a Veigar. Standing here is nice, so you can keep like pushing already. But playing against Veigar now, like, you are just exposing yourself, and the way that your cursor is and the way that you're clicking is just bad, because you're trying to get a Q on someone that outranges you so hard, and your cursor is just in front of you, which you never want to click here. Like, you want to click to the sides at least, right? You should be trying to dodge, but you click into him, and now you're dodging, but his Q's already halfway. See? And this is just like really bad spacing fundamentals from you, because again, if this is like a Seraph or a Vel'Koz, someone again that has long range just like Veigar Q, you shouldn't be clicking in this way, you know? You should be clicking into him in the hopes of baiting his Q.
Yeah.
But that does not seem like what's going on here, right? Like, your dodging happens so late.
Yeah. I think like my initial like plan was like just to hit the minions first, but that didn't even happen. Like, do you think I should like just like walk up and get out of his range and just like auto?
I think that right now, here, it's fine what you're doing.
Yeah.
And now when you see him, if you stand right here and you just try to dodge his Q, that would be good. Because by standing here, you can sometimes stop him from going here. For example, like I said, if he tries to Q you, and you stop him from queuing you, right? Like, you dodge it, then you could take this position, and he has to walk all the way around, right? It's not bad, but that's just not what you're trying to do. I think starting to hit this is just kind of pointless, because you already have push, you know? Like, you can hit this whenever you want to, there's no hurry, whereas versus, again, something like Orianna, there's a lot more hurry to hit these, you know?
So like the mindset should be like, just because like I'm against something that doesn't have the ability to like auto the wave, or like what's the difference between like Veigar versus like Orianna in terms of like,
well, Veigar
I'm in a hurry versus not?
Veigar can't trade with you. Like, he literally cannot. Like, if you are standing inside of these melees, he can't Q you. He physically cannot. The Q cannot hit you.
Okay.
Right? Because it's like a shield. Whereas like Orianna can Q you, right? And also Q the wave. And Orianna's auto attacks does more, and she has easier time to push than Veigar. Also, this guy is playing like first strike and full scaling, whereas like an Ori might play like Comet or Airy with Scorch and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And here is where, what you're trying to do now is very good. Because now, as Veigar, if I was to Q you, then the problem I will have is I will lose the double stack here of these two melees, right? So now this is like really good, what you're doing. Nice, you just lagged 200 MS, Spike.
Yeah, third world country, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, nice. And here is where, again, similar to level 1, this is where you have to just be careful. Like, here, if you get queued, there's no way to punish him. Because right now, he is just waiting for these creeps to get to here and to get low. Right? These two creeps won't kill your wave. So now, don't be too, like, oh, I wanna get queued, Like, you can still bait it, don't get me wrong. You should still try to bait his spell. But don't start, like, overly zoning him and stand here and stuff. I think I played this exact matchup yesterday. And I think the Victor did this mistake at some point. I don't remember when, but it could be good for you to see it. Let's see after this space. You see how he's standing like that, and I Q him for damage and stack while also getting the farm.
So it's kind of like if he has an E and if he like returns an E, that's like something different, right? But like his
Yeah.
E is on cooldown, so there's like no reason for okay,
Yeah.
I get it. I see it. I see it. Yeah,
Like
I
here
think a
here
lot
for
of the times
example,
I'm
it's
just
like
like
similar thing. Like look, he's like stands like this, and it's so easy to Q him.
Mhm.
Because like his clicks is just bad. Like he's clicking in, he's not having his cursor on the side or something. He's clicking at me, right? So like he's not gonna ever dodge my Q when he does that.
yeah.
And
I think
even
a lot of the times I'm just
yeah,
like walking up and I'm just thinking like, oh, I want to trade, but then the approach is like I want to like hit him, but then I don't
yeah,
think
your
like
approach should be he outranges me, so I want to walk up to try to bait his spell, and then I can hit him. You know, like it should
Mhm.
be like that.
Mhm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice.
Oh, oh, that doesn't.
So see Viego.
Yeah.
In general, I think that you should work a lot on like your clicks when it comes to dodging skills, because like even like here, like I would hit Q on you, if I was Veigar, because
Mhm.
just watch your cursor when you Q him. Like your Q is good, but look, he didn't Q the creeps, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Which means he still has Q. Yes.
Mhm. Mhm.
Now look your cursor. You are not dodging. You see, like he is just bad. Look, you are just running.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? That's
So
very
like
big difference.
the side angles, right? You
Yeah,
mean like
exactly.
I'm
Like
just
if
like
I am
running
playing
back.
Victor here,
Mhm.
right? My cursor, I've already done this click, and my cursor now is like here. You see what I mean?
Mm. Okay.
And then now, I'm dodging. See? Dodge, dodge, dodge. Just like, of course you did dodge it, but not because of you, right? He is just bad.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is like something you should really want to get good at, because like you're playing an immobile mage. So when you're facing
Yeah.
Syndra, Oriana, whatever, Talia, you need to
Yeah.
have like good fast clicks like this, where you click straight back and then immediately to the side when you see animation, but you don't even try.
Mm.
You see? You just keep running backwards and hope you dodge.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope a lot.
Nice. So here now you have him like a bit checkmated, because now you have him in lethal, and his
Mhm.
wave is pushing away from him. So let's see what you do
Mhm.
now. Because what I really like to do now is Viego should be bot side as well, just like Ambessa. And if you
Mhm.
now can just let this wave just settle onto yours, and then with
Mhm.
this wave, then you can even just try to proxy this guy and he can't even get XP, I think. Like
Proxy?
now,
What do you mean?
like now you should let this wave meet yours, and then when
Huh?
the creep aggro has like settled on your wave that's coming now, right?
Mhm.
You can just
Mhm.
walk past his wave and he can't even get XP, because like E auto
Oh.
Q just kills him.
Okay. Because in my head I'm thinking like, oh, I want to dive this guy. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, wanting to
Um.
dive him is fine too, but the only
Yeah.
problem with diving him is this guy, when he is on blue buff like this, right, on this side of the map, he can just do the blue as he's running to the banana bush.
Mhm.
And then you are diving this guy when Viego's done clearing, and Viego can just be here.
Yeah.
Whereas if you let this wave bounce to you, this guy can't even get XP and gold, so you're basically diving him. You see what I mean?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That. Yeah.
Like,
I get.
imagine now that I am this Veigar, and you hit me with this E. If you now start pushing, why don't I just, one, base, and I heal up. Now you just fed me the wave, right?
Mhm.
Or I stand there low health because Viego is coming.
Okay.
Your jungler will never come because of the map, right? Look at the minimap.
Yeah.
Your jungler is forced by the game design to lock himself out of mid lane, right? Because of Krugs. Whereas Viego, he can just do his normal full clear and still end up around mid. That's the advantage he has, just because of the side of the map he's on, right?
Yeah.
So turning this 5 caster wave that he has into a push back to him is just mega win trade, I think. I think instead just let this group on your wave. Once the aggro has settled, you just legit stand here. This guy can't even get XP. You see?
Okay.
Then he has to base. He has like 300 gold. You see your gold? You're up in CS. He has like 300 gold. He will buy a refillable potion or something useless, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You are still stronger than him, and you have 2 pots. So when he TPs back, you'll just bully him again, and then you will TP back with more gold eventually, and then he's just doomed. You see what I mean?
Yeah. So I have a question here. So to get this wave state is because like I pushed in the third wave, right? The cannon
Yeah,
wave,
like you push
and then
this.
it bounces like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now it'll bounce unless you start to perma tank aggro and E it and stuff.
Mhm.
On top of this, he queued poorly and stuff like this. Like you'll see, like he queued the entire wave there. You see, like he queued multiple melees, and then I believe he W'd poorly as well eventually. I think like this W here he did was really bad. So like that combined with the fact that you aren't hitting the wave, you see like how he's hitting multiple creeps and stuff, it'll just push hard to you. And then now, as you see this freeze frame, it's pretty obvious, right?
Yeah. So this is like just a combination of like how I pushed it and then like how he also like reacted. It was like
Yeah,
just a
like he made it push back to you a bit faster than it should have. But
Yeah.
no matter what he does, it'll eventually push to you. Just he sped it up, which is bad for him. And then now the problem is, like, if he does what I said, like this, now he will just farm under tower,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
can't do much.
Yeah.
And if he didn't do this, you would get baited to dive him, but I will say that Viego will be there every single time, because by the game he is around mid right now, finishing his blue. And I think that this is terrible what's happening. When you have, right now, in my opinion, you have good conditions considering the matchup you're in. Having 2 potions and 600 health versus a Veigar, you have good conditions. You know, like in a matchup that can contest you more, yeah, this base could be good, right? But this is good for the Veigar. As Veigar now, I'm very happy if you now just base. And I'm farming this, I'm not getting E'd, I'm not getting Q'd. And then now, while you are basing and you have to TP, I can already start to kill this incoming wave. Right? Because now you're going to TP, right? If he's good now, he rushes for level 4. Like, when I'm playing Veigar here, I would be Wing the wave right now, and I would be getting level 4. And then I would just play to push. You know? But what I'm saying is, if you do this moment here, as I say, now wave has settled. If you are just standing over here, he has to run over here to base. And if he bases and TPs, he's going to lose all of this because of the new TP. And then when he arrives to lane, he will also be getting E'd, right? And poke down. And if you can maintain the lane, and then you TP back at a lot more gold, for example, let's say I want to go Roa, then double Ruby, for example, instead of 1 Ruby. Or let's say I want to go Ludens, like in this case. I can get, for example, double Amp Tome, or I can get the Chapter even sometimes, right? If I lane for a long time. Or I can get Amp Tome Dark Seal. You see? It's much more powerful. Whereas now you kind of just handshake.
So the idea here is like if like if I did what you said, which I checkmate him and like let the wave like bounce back to me, should my approach be like, okay, like I'm just gonna hold him here until I get like Lost Chapter, then I come back? Or should it be like, well, I like what's the
Well, the
game
main
plan
goal
here?
is just you get to bully him longer and you stall your TP. What you actually base on depends on many other things. Sometimes you'll get ganked So you have to base TP back faster, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I, like, in an ideal situation, I keep bullying him until I have chapter. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that should easily be possible when you have 2 potions still versus a Veigar. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he can't damage you, really. Unless he commits E, W, and Q.
Yeah.
But then he will go
Yeah.
So, like, you see
'Cause I
now,
think,
he's just, like, he's peacefully farming this wave. And like I said, if I was Veigar, I would be W and Qing this. So I would peacefully farm this wave. And you are not really, like, bullying him until the wave after this now. And all of that just so you could get an Amtone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just,
feels
like,
really
so
bad.
pointless, I think.
Yeah. Because I think, like, in my head, I'm thinking, like, well, he based. I should probably base because then I'll get like full mana, like, you know, I'll get resources.
Yeah.
But I can see the point of like,
But it
well,
should
I
be
have
the
2
opposite.
pots.
Like, if he bases, you should want to not base, and you only match his base if you have to. Because,
Yeah.
like, if you stay, you will keep bullying him. Which means that when you TP back, you will create even more of a difference. You see what I mean?
Right. So how can I base them? Like if he bases like this, like if he TPs back, right? And you know, let's say I pot up and I get to full. Like in what wave
Well, the thing is, like,
should I like?
he's just not a normal champion. You're thinking like you're playing against a normal champion, right? Veigar is not,
Right.
is too useless. Because, let's say this is like Talia, for example, right? And you do what you did here, and you're this health. The problem is that Talia has a lot better wave clear than a Veigar, right? So you'll often be a bit jailed, and you'll find it hard to find a base timer, you know?
Yeah.
But Veigar has no wave clear, right?
Yeah.
And like I talked about, Veigar cannot trade with you unless you're bad. Because if you stand in the wave, he cannot trade with you. His Q is too bad. You know?
Okay.
Like, his Q can only hit 2 targets. So if you're inside of a wave, he can't Q you ever. And if you get hit by W, then you're trolling, but also 1 point W doesn't do any damage. You know?
Yeah.
So the way you'll get a base is, like I said here, you will let it bounce to you, and he will now run for his life and base TP. He will arrive, and then he will get poked as this is pushing in. You will farm it under tower while chugging 1 pot. Now you're bouncing into him. He can't push you and keep you under tower because his champ can't interact with the wave, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll build a wave as you're bullying him, and then when you eventually crash, you will have like 800, 900 gold, and you will ask yourself the question again, like, do I base now, or do I just keep bullying him? If I still have the mana and the health pool to keep bullying, I would probably stay and keep bullying him until chapter then, you know? Whereas like a different champion on your bounce into him might be able to look for an all-in, or they might be able to keep you under tower, like a Talia would, and then keep bullying you.
Yeah.
But a champion like Veigar cannot do that. Because he doesn't have the trading power, nor does he have the pushing power.
I think like one of the matchups I have like a more confusing time with is like Akali and Silas.
Yeah.
Usually I just
Like in those
the way I
matchups, your
deal-
health matters a lot.
Yeah.
Because like if you're
Yeah,
this health, you're in lethal, for example.
Yeah. A lot of the times I'm just like, in those matchups I would just like brute force my way, like take a bone plating and just like duke it
Yeah.
out. But you know,
You have to, yeah.
sometimes it works. Sometimes like when it works, it's like nice and all, but like when it doesn't, like then it just like it's only downhill from there.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the purpose of those champs, right? It's like snowbally both sides. Like, if they misplay something, you will stomp them for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But if you misplay, yeah, you will die. But, I mean, in the Akali matchup, for example, level 1, you should be really trying to get level 2, like, way ahead of her, and try to auto her a lot. And if she ever tries to Q you ever, she should be getting insta-Q autoed, right? And it should only start to get cringe at like level 6 and stuff. Before level 6, only thing Akali can do to beat you is like a good W. But if you are like pushing and bullying her, then she has to often use W to farm in her tower. You know?
Yeah.
Like, the problem is more when she uses W to zone you. But if she does that, you've done a mistake beforehand. Because normally you should be like pushing and bullying her, and she should have to W under tower to farm without getting like perma-autoed, you know?
Yeah.
And then at level 6, you should be having double Ruby at that point in that matchup. So that
Yeah.
you don't just get one shot.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think like I've been going more like ROA into like more melee, more like uh volatile matchups for sure.
Yeah. Because I think this is very relaxing timer now for the Veigar. Like, if I was Veigar, I would be very happy now, the next minute, compared to like what could have happened. And I think if we, when I played this matchup yesterday, for example, you'll see like Victor's mana now, you see it, right? And look my health. Like, I'm happy. Look how he is compared to my health, and I have second win too. So like now we end up both laning like out of mana, but as Veigar, I am happy. You see? Like, if this is what's happening, I'm happy. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But now imagine this is what's happening, and Veigar doesn't have TP and Victor does.
Okay.
Then it's not so happy for Veigar. The problem for the Victor is I still have TP. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's like, trying to break me, but I still have TP. But in your VOD, the Veigar was really bad, and you forced his TP already. So that's the big difference. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. I understand. It's mainly because like his champion or like Veigar just doesn't have like ways to like actually like trade efficiently level.
Yeah, I mean, even like
early
stuff
levels
like
at all.
Malzahar, for example, can be similar, you know? Cillian,
Yeah.
like these champs are like really weak.
Yeah. Like Kassadin and all these kind of stuff. Like
Yeah.
what about Rise then? Like I have like a Rise vault.
Ryze is really strong level 1 though. Like with E spam.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
can just
that's what I
spam E.
figured.
Here
I
you're
feel
doing
like
a...
I feel like
Yeah?
yeah, I was thinking, I feel like Rise is like one of the matchups where I feel like because he outscales me and like he kind of gets really hard to bully out in lane like really quickly, I think.
Yeah. Like
For
he can
one
get
of
very
those, like,
tanky, yeah.
matchups.
I
Yeah,
mean, you
gets
did have a
tanky.
VOD versus Ryze, so let's look at that a bit after. And we can
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Ryze is broken, so I agree. But here you do the mistake I said. Like, the reason for you to get queued by Veigar is when you're queuing. But now you've used your queue. So now there should be no reason ever to get queued by Veigar. But then you click like this again. Like, you can just be here and still E him. You see? Like,
Yeah.
you can be right now here, and you're unqueuable. Because you just click to here if he starts casting Q like that. And then the Q will bounce on the creeps. And you would E him. Instead you do this. And then, like, just look your clicks, right? Because if you're gonna do this, the purpose of doing this should be to W him. You see?
Right.
Like, now, you could W him, and just go into him, and just E. And then auto-attack him, and then you get Q up eventually. That's why you should click like this.
That's why. Oh my god, the streamer said the line. Sorry.
And then...
It's like a sleeper agent like thing when you said that.
But now look, you click in, and then you try to dodge behind you. Not to the side, you dodge behind you again.
Yeah.
So you still get hit by Q. But now you create more distance between you two, which is good for him, bad for you. Because you're the champ that can all in. And now you hit him just with E. So it's like, what are we really doing, you know? Because if you wanted to just space with E, then now you should just go here, drop the creep aggro, and then you should E him when you have E. If you get this close to a Veigar here, you should just keep running at him, and then W him.
Yeah, because he has to stand still when he's queuing, right? Like that's how.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
even
then
if
he
he
was
keeps
slow.
running here, if you W him, he will just get mega slowed. And then you buy time for your Q to come up.
Right.
But instead you click in, but then you also click back, and it's like just weird, you know?
Yeah.
And now he's gonna have to cue this cannon. So let's see how you click. Like now he should really want to get ready here. Yeah. Now next one will be the cannon. And one thing that the reason why I talk about it so much like that with that cannon is the E you did here is like so coin flip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like a better player here will recognize there's no point to ever cast my skill shot here, and this is just in general. Like if I'm playing like let's say Oriana here too, I wouldn't ever go for QW now if I know that now this cannon will tank the incoming wave, right?
Yeah.
Because if I know now this cannon will tank the incoming wave, if I now have my Oriana QW, I can just walk up to Veigar now and QW him and I'll get auto attacks as well, right?
Right.
And if now you had
Right.
Victor E, you would just run at him. And
Okay,
this
it's,
is
like,
where
guaranteed.
Hmm?
Yeah, it's like guaranteed, right? Because like he has to like
Yeah,
well,
but
he would love to get the cannon, right? Like yeah.
it's guaranteed, but it's also gonna lead into more damage too often, because if you hit whatever skill shot on the champ you're playing right here, it's only gonna be that skill shot. Right? So in this case, Victor E. But next game, it's only gonna be a Vel'Koz Q, right? It's only gonna be Seraph W. But in the next game, if you do what I'm saying, it's gonna be Seraph W plus auto attacks. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And like in these situations, I'm like standing here, like I am matching him. And if he wants to Q me, I'll try to dodge it. But if he uses Q here, he can't farm this without using W. Like you see where you're clicking?
Yeah.
You should just be here and just tank the wave if you have to. This guy has boots and D-ring. So he can't Q you and also Q the cannon.
Right.
So if you stand here and you are making him Q you, but you try to dodge it, then he would have to then W this as well. This is how you should be playing. And again, if you have E up, he's very unlikely to run at you when you're standing where I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Because he would tank your E.
Yeah.
Nice. And now similar to before, like Viego, his Raptor's gonna spawn. I would want to really drop a ward on them now. This is like prime timer to lose your flash. It's like a classic. Like right now, when junglers does their first full clear, and now they're starting their second one, it's very common that when they do their topside camps, that they cross gank here, and then they go clear the rest. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So here is like very obvious timer to lose my flash versus a champion like Veigar, and losing my flash versus a champ like Veigar is very bad, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Just make sure you hit them as well, because he's like walking to them right now. Yeah, see that?
Wait, what do you mean? Like hit the minions with my E as well?
No, like hit this.
Oh. Oh, so it pulls out?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, like why are you clicking at him now? He already farmed the wave.
Oh. Wait, you mean like click the raptors?
Yes.
So like it pulls
like
out
hit it
to
now
me,
and
like
it chases you. Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then if he starts to hit, like, let's say he runs to it now, and you hit them, and they come to you. If he hits the raptors himself as well, then you can like perma jail him, because the small raptors will like just stand here, because he's taking aggro of the camp. So he literally can't finish the camp if you are tanking the small one. So he has to wait for it to like arrive back at the camp.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that one.
So it's just something I do always when I'm next to the raptors.
So it's just it's like what, just wasting time, or like
yeah, you waste his
to,
time.
Like,
Sometimes, depending on your champion, you have other benefits. Like if you're Vladimir, you can heal. If you have Fleet, you can heal. If you are playing Yone, your Q gets stacked. You know, if you have D-Blade, you lifesteal. There's like other small benefits, but yeah, you want to waste his time. I can show you a clip 1 second. Because yeah, I do this like almost every game. You see this? So not Do you see this?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, and this is LEC jungler too, the set. So here somehow I push as Veigar versus Rice, and you see I go for the Q, and now I have nothing more to do, right?
Yeah.
So I just auto this, might as well. Have nothing to do. And now the Zed is here, walking to his camp.
Oh.
And now he's like, what the fuck?
Oh.
So now he has to either wait for them to come all the way back here, or just continue on with his life.
Resets. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I get it now. Yeah.
And he just buys you some time.
Okay. I see. Right. Because then there he is. Like if I hit it, the Raptors would be like in mid lane right now. And
Yes,
then, like,
exactly.
He has to like just sit there and like in the
Yeah.
cook chair and just like wait.
Yeah,
for
and
it
like
to
I
come
said,
back.
if he starts to hit one of them, which would be a big
Yeah.
mistake for him, then the camp is like split. Part of it is hitting you, and part of it is hitting him, and it's just jail on you.
Yeah. Right. Oh my god. Forbidden Knowledge.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And here, just be careful. Like, right now, it's good what you're trying to do. You're trying to see his recall. Just make sure you pay attention to this dying. Because right now, you do want this to continue to bounce into you. Because it makes his recall pretty bad, and he'll get poked when he comes back to lane.
Yeah.
But something I like to do then is, here, when wave settles, just walk up. And then as this is like dying, walk more like that. So you avoid this incoming creep aggro. Rather than to walk straight line. So you can walk out of the aggro range. Because there you see there, it swaps to you.
Yeah.
You don't want that, because that will like start to ruin bounces. What is like your goal in game here, you think? Because we have very different goals, I feel like, when we're playing.
I think a lot of my philosophy when it comes to like in winning a game is just to like make sure I get resource and make sure the enemy mid can't get resource, like at least like pay like attacks to get resource. And a lot of like there are some games there's also like if like I can't seem to like kill the enemy or like at least make him bleed, I'll try to like just be up in the lane, so I'm pulling like people to my lane.
Yeah, but if you watch your PO, like I agree, but you say that and what you're doing is two different things. Because right now in the game, you only have two options. Push and get chapter, or keep laning. Personally, I would keep laning. Because I think that here, you're going to stack your mana flow band, you're going to level up, and this Veigar is so low resources, he's useless, and his rune setup is useless as well. He's playing first strike, he has no second wind versus Victor. So, like, you're not going to go
Yeah.
But if you want to base for chapter, it's okay.
Yeah.
But there's, like, downside to it, because he will farm more if you do that. But you can do it if you want. But then you should be Eing the wave. But if you watch your gameplay, you don't do that, and then now you E, but now keep watching. Now you jailed yourself in lane, but you're also lower mana, because you've now Q-autoed everything, and then E'd, and then now you see you start your base. And then now you stop your base, watch. So it's like, what the fuck is your goal in the game?
I think there like, I was like, oh shit, he's back. Fuck.
Yeah, that is what my point is. If you wanted to base for chapter, you should be autoing now and pushing.
Right.
But if you want to just keep laning and deny him most amount of CS and bully him for the most amount of time, it's best to just stay in the lane. But you do like an in-between. You should never do an in-between.
Right.
Personally here, I would just keep laning. I don't think you need to base. I think that right now, you can just keep matching him and just have now the wave pull to you, and he will lose the entire wave, and then he will return to a wave that's bad for him, and you will bully him on that too. You know?
So
That's why I
yeah,
wouldn't want to base. But
yeah,
if you feel like you should base, for example, let's say this is a tanky Veigar, then I think basing makes sense. Like, if you are with this situation right now, and you're against like a Catalyst Spellbook Resolve Veigar, I think you'll go But this is a first strike, no Resolve Veigar, with like fucking tier 1 boots and a D-ring. Like, I don't even know what he's buying. So, you can lane with 500 mana, and you will still beat him. But you need to have a good plan, because if you're gonna base for chapter, then you should be pushing and basing. But now the problem is, you hand him this CS, he's not getting bullied, but then now you stay after using your E's and Q's on the wave to push, and now look how you play. You're still playing to set up for a base, look. You can't win a game if you do this. Because like, this guy now, during all this time, he's just farming. This is his champion. He is happy. He farmed those casters under tower. Now he's farming this wave for free. And now he's gonna push the next wave and farm that for free. So for 2.5 waves now, he's just been Q-stacking and farming, not getting poked. You see what I mean? Like, look now. He now, if he's good, he just one-shots this, and he can base again. And just buy another Ruby Crystal, or buy another fucking Mantle, or whatever he wants to buy. Or he can go and buy himself potions or something. You see what I mean?
So in this situation where I continue laning, right? Like I just let the wave like slowly die to itself.
Yeah.
And then I just like wait until like
you only use your mana on him. Yes. Then you get mana flow stacked.
Okay. Then I have infinite mana. Okay.
Yeah, because like when he comes back to lane, he will get E'd by you, and he will have to fix his fucking wave, right?
Yeah.
And you're gonna all in him on that, and you're gonna have a massive XP advantage, which means you're gonna have a frozen wave on your side while having level 6 to his level 5, and you will use your mana and your champion to all in him, and then you'll base for chapter.
Right. Okay.
Like if this is Chovy playing Victor, he will now do what I'm saying. He will stay in lane, and then when you get 6 and he's 5, then he will burn himself out of mana. He will ulti and E and everything, so that he's basing with Veigar low under tower, so that he's getting the chapter base with his ult on cooldown and Veigar in base.
Right.
But now Veigar farms this for free, farms this entire wave here for free, because you can't all in him. Because now, if you now do what I'm saying, you can't even push the wave.
Yeah.
Right? If you now WER him, you can't even push the wave, because you're going to be
Yeah.
And then, he will just farm, and now he'll farm as well.
Yeah.
Now you should pull the wave, because he fucked up the push. Yeah, you eat the whole wave. So just FF then. You know? Like, what are we doing here? What do you think you're, like, achieving in the game right now? Because if I'm you here, right? I'm running at him right now with the wave. That's all I'm doing.
Or at least like pull it up and then like just have it stacked with the upcoming wave, like the upcoming wave. So then it just like so like in this situation, right? Like in this frame, right? Like I'm able to like just stop the wave in my body, right? And I can just
well,
like
ideally
hold
this
it.
guy is now this health and you didn't base at all, right? And he's like dying on this push into you. Yeah. But you based, so it's already cringe because now he somehow gets a roam timer as Veigar versus Victor, right?
Yeah.
But now with this happening, right? If I am you right now in the game, my goal here is to try to make sure that one, it's frozen and we keep laning. That's my goal, right? So something that I do a lot is I like to bluff. Like for example here, Ambessa is on Krugs. I assume they don't have a ward on her Krugs, right?
Yeah.
It's very unlikely Krugs is warded. Here, I'm already looking at my Ambessa. Is she sweeping?
Yeah.
Is she placing a pink? Do they see her?
Yeah.
If they don't see her, for example here, she's literally on a pink, right? So if they don't see my jungler, if you now click at the Veigar, it's very unlikely he actually does this roam. You see what I mean? So like here, instead of eating the whole wave, you could eat this and just kill this and run here. It's very unlikely that he actually does anything. If he goes on you, you just W and ult him, and you win 1v1. You know?
Yeah. And if Veigar is there, I just flash away, right? Like.
Well, if Viego is here, then I don't know what he's doing. Why would he be here? If Viego is somewhere, he's like here. I'm not saying to go into river, right? Like, look at the game, right? Like, you are now 100 mana Victor running away. So everyone and their mother knows you're basing. Yes?
Yeah.
So Viego is not here. Like, why would Viego ever be right here? He's very likely here. That's very likely. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm never saying to go there. All I'm saying is you should be clicking here. Because then Veigar has to second guess going in here.
Right.
Like, put yourself in Veigar's shoes right now.
Yeah.
He has been under tower the whole game, right?
Yeah.
So he probably does not have vision bot side here. Yes?
Yeah.
So if you are this Veigar and you want to roam to bot here, if Victor now is running straight line at you and you're face checking this bush, you probably would be like, I'm not so sure, right?
Yeah.
That's my point. I'm not saying to actually go in here.
Yeah.
It's just when you click the way you do, like this, it doesn't scream, I'm gonna fucking kill you, right?
Yeah.
If you run like this, you're telling him, hey, Ambessa here. And I promise you, a lot of the time, they won't roam then. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I think this EO is just bad here. Because this doesn't really do anything. Like, I mean, I think, like, I get a plate or whatever, but I don't even know
I think if he commits to bot, it's fine to push. But I would rather he doesn't move and I freeze. Like, I would rather he doesn't roam now. You know?
But also, like, him being able to roam is, like, it's because of, like, the...
Yeah, that's why I didn't want you to do what you did.
And all that, right? Yeah.
It gives him breathing room in the matchup.
Yeah.
This matchup is cringe for Veigar because he should have to go like full sustain so that he can survive your ease. Because Victor should be like perma laning against Veigar, right?
Yeah.
But he ended up having such a long like break. It's good that you're pushing when he committed to roaming. Yeah. But I don't like this freeze frame because right now it's Veigar, he can Q flash Yunara, kill her, then cage Ambessa, and then they might get double kill. That is the win con for Veigar. The win con for Victor is to lane versus Veigar for 15 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he Q-flashed that guy, got one kill, and he cages the other, and that should be double kill. And, like, that is what he needs. I mean, here you didn't expect Varus, which is a bit bad. Because, like, you just get massively chunked. Like, here you try and do this. This is good. I like to do this too. But it's important you don't get like mega chunked. Like here you take tower shot, he could Q you as well. Right? But it's good idea you have. I like to do this too. But the reason to do this is to one-shot the next wave. But right now, in my opinion, you shouldn't want to one-shot the next wave. Because whoever comes, you will stomp them. If a level 4 Varus pulls up to your lane, you don't let him farm. You bully him like it's the Veigar. Right?
Right.
So, in game here, I'm just dropping a ward on Raptors. They're going to spawn again. And I'm just going to bully the Varus. My mindset here is not to push this. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now you should base now. Yes?
Yeah.
Because your conditions is really bad. So now you should be basing. But now this Varus is farming this wave for free. Wouldn't it be nice if I was bullying him this time so that he has to return to bot lane this health? This is where you have impact in the game. Like you were telling me you feel like a passenger and that you're not doing anything. Like this is like that's a reason, you know? Because like you're not really meant to roam. Like it's you're Victor.
Yeah, like if I could, I would just like to just sit in mid. Like I mean, this is a Victor thing, right? Like if I could, I just
that's your
sit in
job,
lane
but
and
your
just
purpose is to be in mid, and whoever comes mid, you fuck that guy. You know, you legit fucker. You know.
Okay.
Because like this guy is 3 levels down, walks up, and he somehow farms the full cannon wave.
Right.
But you can just be eating this guy in the head. But you obviously don't want to now, because you're low. So now it of course makes sense to do what you're doing. But when I'm playing the game here, I don't really want to base in the first place. Like, my next base will be around this.
Right.
That is when I'm basing.
Yeah, only
So-
base like, yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep bullying and keep poking. And then when I have TP, when I have item, I'll just TP back. But now you let Varus breathe. And now they can swap back their matchups. And now he runs to bot lane full health. And then your bot lane will have a worse time. But if you chunked him, then he would suffer on bot.
So a lot of this is just like me just like not, well, the one big mistake is, you know, letting the Veigar just free farm because I'm just in between decisions,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. And like here, for example, now, right? Like if I'm you now, again here, keep vision of him, first thing. Like a champion like Veigar, there's no reason, unless he has Proto Belt, to be scared of him standing here and you're here. So keep this vision range of him. Because now, if I'm playing, I really don't like how you click back all the time. Because I would click forward here and see, like, where is he going? Is he roaming top? Is he warding top side? Is he warding bot side? Where is he going? Like, you should be running like this to see. If he clicks into you, obviously, you can go back. But you should keep this distance between both of you so you can keep seeing him.
Yeah.
Because now it's cringe, because now I can just go here and you don't really know. And then if I tell you to walk up, then maybe he comes here and cages you and it's cringe.
Yeah.
So keep vision of him. And then now I would just keep these two casters alive. Because again, if I ever lose my flash this game, that's how you're really going to start to suffer.
Yeah.
Having no flash versus Veigar is unplayable. So
Yeah.
if I now push this, and now I have to walk up in the middle of the lane, now it's much easier to lose my flash, right?
Yeah.
And there's no real purpose to be where I am compared to holding these two casters here. And then I can build a slow push, I can keep bullying him, and I can't really lose my flash, because if I get caged here, I don't really need to flash up most of the time. You know? Here, I think you have awareness problem, because Mbessa is contesting bot side, and look how you're farming, right? Like, if I'm you now, here, I would eat a whole wave, just like you, because right now Mbessa is pulling up to the crab, right? And she's also next to Drake. So, this is good. But now watch. If I'm you here, I'm autoing this, and I'm standing like here already, and I'm looking to E. You need to understand, again, from enemy's POV, you always want to play the game imagining what enemy is thinking and stuff. If you are Viego and you see Victor clearly hovering bot side, right? You're way less likely to all in Mbessa. You see here how you're standing with the wave and stuff?
Yeah.
Ideally now, you're always here, pushing this now, and now you're warding bot side and setting up for what Mbessa is doing, because what Mbessa is doing is good. Like, this is a good ward timer for you, right?
Yeah.
Like, you go and you drop a ward.
Yeah.
And then now, we should be pulling this wave down like this, so I can obviously hug bot side, because if Mbessa starts a fight, I want to be there ASAP, right?
Yeah.
And then Viego is less likely to fight Mbessa too. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I think like a lot of the times I would just like I would have the wave pushed in, and like I have two wards, but instead of like dropping a ward, I would just like walk up just to do 200 damage, and then like it's like, well, what's the point, right? It's like I might as well just like get vision first and like only like push up. Cause like after like I think like the wave before this, I could clearly, was it either this or before this, I could clearly like drop a ward earlier. But a lot of times I would choose like to do like 200 damage instead of like dropping.
But look now, for example, right? If I'm you now, I'm clicking here and I'm standing here and I'm casting my E on the cannon like that, because I want to move to Mbessa. You don't even see Viego E right now. There's probably Viego E running after Mbessa right now with the Sona.
Yeah.
You see that? But you're not aware of this, but you should be thinking about like scuttles and river in general as like an objective in itself. It's like a PvP zone. It's like the fucking stadium of the Rift, you know? The river. So when I see my Mbessa here not go for red buff and Krugs, I'm already like, well, I don't know where Viego is, and my Mbessa is going into the fucking PvP stadium, right?
Yeah.
So, wee woo, look, Alarm, alarm.
Yeah. I mean,
So
here I
let's
should just, yeah.
so let's start to think about that. And then now, since I see this, pull the wave down and push it from hugging bot side so that I can
Yeah.
connect. And then I E the cannon as I'm running to the fucking stadium.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But instead, look, you only go because now you see it. You see?
Mhm.
I think this was a good decision, though. Like the quick hover and then be like, nah, CBA. Because you think it's like one. But ideally, again, like I said, ideally here, I'm already standing like here with my E. You know?
Right. Right.
Because I do think a lot of the time, Viego here won't ever bother going on Mbessa if you're like continuously running there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And here, after you throw your E, is again like good vision timer. Like, you see here how you're doing this? Right now, if I'm you, when I do this, I would be dumping my wards. Like, right now, Viego's next play timer is going to be topside every time.
Mhm.
Like, he just finished Drake, he's going to play topside now. So if you can drop a ward here, it's very useful. So you can see him do Raptors, but also you can see him enter Grubs, for example. You can also do the Phalite ward on Banana. So Phalite ward Banana Bush, and then ward here. Because rushing to base here doesn't make sense, because the problem is, if you rush to base and then you ward, then you're warding whilst he's already there. And you risk face checking him. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I don't care about the fact you got cancelled here. Like, let's say you got through with this, you're gonna base and TP back, right?
Mhm.
But then you're gonna have to face check and ward.
After, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
so I would much rather you push this and ward and then base over here. You see?
Mhm.
Like, the only downside of basing over here is you'll lose like 15 quest points. You know?
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Like let's say I'm against like something more normal. Let's say I'm against I don't fucking know. Oriana, right? Let's say that like both of us have mythic or mythic first item buy. Um,
Mhm.
is it more important to, because like grubbies are gonna be the next fight, right? Is it more important to like get like the item, then be there, or like be there first regardless of like whether like you have your first item? I don't know if I'm making sense.
Well,
Like,
if you choose to not base, there's also other advantages like poking them and stuff. It depends how easy it is for them to base and stuff as well. You know?
yeah, yeah,
Because, like, if you could poke them and keep them in lane, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
better than your item. If
Yeah.
you getting item means you're both basing and arriving full condition, then that's going to be bad. But
right,
if it's like this, like let's say here, the Orianna is like this. If you now could walk up and E her, but she's just going to TP back with item, then that's bad.
Right.
Okay? But
Right.
if it's like, let's say now, your jungler now is doing grubs, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you are just here bullying the Ori, I would rather you do that than you base for item here. You see what I mean?
Yeah, because a lot of times I'm just like, I'm thinking like, well, I grew up this up, I should be as strong as I can, but there's obviously situations where I'm clearly having a situation where I can just straight up keep the guy in lane, like gel him,
Yeah.
or just have him
And
better,
it also
like
depends
healthy.
how much value do you think enemy mid has in the fight compared to you as well. Because if enemy
mean?
mid is really useless, right, in the fight,
Mhm.
then it's probably better you're pushing and helping. You know?
Okay.
Because, like, if he is useless in the fight already, like, let's say he's just, I don't know, just a champion, like, let's say he's Fizz, for example, without ulti, you know?
Yeah.
Or let's say he's like Sion mid, but without ult, and he's like full
Yeah.
MR.
Yeah.
Then maybe it's better you just push and actually help the fight, you know?
Right. Right. Okay. But like if he's like something useful, it's just better to keep him from joining.
Yes.
Fight,
Yes.
something like that. Okay.
Because, like, for example, sometimes if you play something like Victor and you're against Akali, Akali is, like, with ult very strong in that fight, right? In, like, a
Yeah.
grub or early Drake fight.
Yeah.
She can, like, one-shot someone. So
Yeah.
if you are just laning, bullying the Akali, and making the fight a 3v3, that is often better. You see?
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. I sometimes do that. Because sometimes I have like this like I'm just wondering like if it's the comparison of like situations, like is it better to do A or B? But I mean of
Yeah,
course it's like case by case, right?
yeah,
But
it is very much case by case, but like I said, I think in this situation here, if I'm you now, Viego has to play topside next. So if you use your push to just get vision now of topside, and then you can base, that would be the best.
yeah.
I think if you're gonna get blue trinket this early, like you should be spamming it off CD. Like if I'm swapping to blue trinket immediately level 9, I'm using it as soon as I arrive here. Like you should only be holding your blue trinket if it's like mid to late game and you're like scared of like Baron attempts, you know? Like here,
Yeah.
for example, if you use it here, it often like will give you so much vision. Or if you use it like here, for example, or use it here on their blue buff, you know? Or
Yeah.
in random like side lane bushes later when you go split
Yeah.
pushing.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to like keep it up in early game. But in mid to late game, it's pretty useful to keep it. You should take next wave, yeah.
I
I mean,
can't
now I'm
get
curious.
shoes.
Now I'm curious what you do. Where did Veigar show? Okay, nowhere. Okay. Because now if I'm you and I see this moment, I'm always thinking if I can dive bot lane. You see here? Like this is where you can get active. Because if you roam now to bot, you're not going to lose anything other than like a potential mid plate or poking the Veigar, right?
Yeah.
Like poking the Veigar here and getting played to mid is not bad. But it's not better than diving bot. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So like normally here we don't see Viego, and you can't just go into their bot side jungle alone, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But we see Viego top, yes.
Yeah.
So if I see Viego top lane, and I got mid push, I would straight face check their bot side here, and I would just dive them.
Yeah.
Look at Mbessa, she has no other real options than to dive bot here. Like sure she could
Yeah.
base and go top crab, but I think 9 out of 10 junglers will die bot.
I think like I think I was considering that, but I was thinking like I don't have shoes and I'm so slow and I just don't want to leave like mid. But no, I see your point.
Yeah,
I
but
do think
normally
I also agree. Like it's just better
normally
to go
this mid
bot here.
turret is up, right?
Yeah.
And if this mid turret is up, you have less time to roam. Because your wave
Yeah.
is, instead of being here, it's like over here dying, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But like the fact that, like, if you now, imagine you have boots, but his mid turret is up,
Yeah.
it would be the same time as doing this now without boots. You see what I mean?
Right.
Because like,
Yeah.
you pushed it so deep, he's gonna have to spend so much time pushing.
Right. Because you can't. Right.
Yeah.
Because you can't just
Like the thing that
follow
matters
after
is
this
when
wave.
do I come back to mid lane. It's not about when do I arrive to bot lane. You see what I mean?
Okay.
Because like no matter what, even if you're now a Yuumi, you can get to bot lane. It's just Yuumi can't get from mid to bot and then back to mid. Like it takes so long.
Yeah.
Right? But
Yeah.
Veigar here has to deal with so much.
Yeah.
Because the problem
Yeah,
is
I
if you
think-
do it after this now, the play is often over. Like you see they're doing it now without you. And this is where you now become a passenger again.
Mhm.
And you're at the mercy of your team. If they now misplay this dive, the game would be dog shit, right?
Mhm.
So that is where I think I would include myself in the game. Because I would also do what you're doing here. This makes total sense. And if I feel like there is no bot play, I would certainly do what you did next. But now with Viego showing top, I would always 4v2 die bot. And I think the
Yeah.
game ends on the spot if I do that.
Yeah, because there's sufficient information on the map that I can just
Yes.
make this play or the play that you mentioned.
And then if I'm low after diving them, I'll just base and go mid with home guards. You know?
Yeah.
But instead you do this play and it's just like nothing will happen
I
now.
I do think like one of my like really consistent habits is that like I value like poking with E a lot. Even if it like doesn't really translate to anything.
It's not bad though. I wish you did that more, honestly, in this game. Versus him early lane and then versus Varus when he came.
Right.
I think it's a good default to have, but it's not something you should think about. It's something that you always have as an option, you know?
Right.
Like, what you should be thinking about is, how can I use my prio? And then if you don't see any plays available, then you just go and press E on the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because like moments like this here, for example, I wish you would E him more. When I see someone push the first creeps in the wave so much, and I am strong, I am standing here now. I don't care if it's second wave or if it's the 25th wave. You should now run at this guy and deny him the cannon wave.
Right.
Like, I don't know why when people stop laning, they also stop denying CS. Just run at the guy now. It doesn't matter where Viego is. You have Luden's and Sork's upgrade. You 1v2 him here and you know it. If Viego ganks you, you just ERQ him and he dies one shot. Look at him, he has Kraken Slayer. He's one-shotted. You don't think so?
Not too confident, but I can see it. I can see it happening. I can see, like, especially after I get like 2 points in my R. Yeah, I can see.
That's mega kappa. Go practice tool right now. 40 MR Viego. 40 MR Viego, level 9, 1.4k health.
Actually, like that's also like kind of my main question. It's like I know Dunn likes going the double burn build, but I've always hated it. I've never like enjoyed going Blackfire into Leandries. In fact, I think like Leandries is such a on Victor at least, I think it's kind of bad. I think on some games it's okay. Like if they have like Mundo, Cho'Gath, these help like Scion, right?
Yeah.
But like I think like most games, like I would really just like to full on pen.
Yeah, but who cares?
I don't know if you have any.
Who cares about that? Just deny him the gold. Like honestly, who cares about the build? Like your build is good this game versus these champs, and it'll be bad against Ornn. And if Ornn 1v9s, then unlucky. You know, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Like if Viego is Mundo, a champion that doesn't buy resistances and has 4k health, right?
Yeah.
Then of course Liandry, an item that deals percentage health damage, will be good, right?
Yeah.
But this game they don't have that.
Yeah.
So how does that mean the burn build is bad?
Right.
Like, of course, the burn build is bad versus a champion that heals and shields everyone so that the burn doesn't do any damage because it's getting shielded by Sona, right? And then they don't have champions that's really buying health. Right? This guy's probably gonna go fucking Collector second as well. Right?
Yeah.
So, it's like, yeah, I mean, the burn build this game is, like, outside of CDR, not very good. But there's larger problems, which is that right now Viego is on Vision doing his Raptors.
Right.
And you are not denying Veigar 100 gold. There's 3 casters and a cannon, and Veigar just griefed his wave. Nothing changed from early to mid game. Sona is on Vision and you know where Viego is. And right now, you're standing like this, eating the wave. And now he queued the cannon. And he got free AP and he's chilling.
Yeah.
And your Ambessa is currently hitting Gromp. So it's not like your team is doing Baron or something. You know?
Yeah.
And, one sec. I'm gonna show you an example. Because I think that, like when I play, for example, if I'm hitting a tower, I'm denying them the cannon before I take the tower. If I am pushing a mid-wave, I am denying them the cannon before I'm moving. Almost every time. The only times I'm not is if, like, there's actually something important happening I need to move to, you know?
Yeah.
But you should be constantly at, like, a war between you and the opponent when it comes to CSing. Look this video here. Like, I made a concept video on this, and I think Faker does it really well.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
So you saw this, and you don't care. Yeah. You just thought, this Veigar guy is fucking clueless. I'm just gonna ignore him.
Yeah, man, this guy's washed.
Yes. Like, look, this guy's playing your champ! Look! He's your champ! Look, Syndra. That's the Veigar right now, look. Q. W. Q. Syndra, no spells. Look, Faker.
Right, then he walks up.
Look.
Right? Yeah.
Look.
Yeah. He walks.
Worlds. This is
Mhm.
Worlds. This is Worlds. He wants to win. Look. Look. Ah! Grrr.
W.
See? Boom. Cannon gone.
Right.
And when you do
That's
that
like
to your
last year's too, right? Yeah.
Yes, this is 2 months ago.
Yeah, a month ago. Yeah.
So like, if you are doing this every wave of the 30-minute game, this guy is gonna fucking int.
True.
Like, he can't handle it. Like, bro, this guy just WQ'd the melees, ruined his whole wave, and now you can just run at him. And he can't play.
Right,
if
'cause
he
he has
runs
no
to
stuff.
here, you W here, he can't even connect with Viego. And I don't care what you say about Viego, you one-shot him every time here. Viego can't play. Like, he has Kraken, he's level 8 or 9, he gets one-shotted by you. And you have flash up.
Okay, I feel like this just sounds like I'm just not familiar with my champion's lethal range.
This Viego is a piece of shit. You one-shot this guy.
Yeah.
And I hope he
think
ganks
so.
you now and you'll see it. Like, you legit just fucking flash his W, and he's one-shotted.
Right.
Like, I hope he ganks you.
I think I was like 0-0-0 until like 20 minutes.
This
game.
Veigar is tankier than Viego. That's all you need to imagine.
Yeah. Well, yeah, for sure.
This guy is tankier than Viego, and you one-shot the Veigar. So how do you not one-shot Viego? If Veigar is tankier than Viego.
True. Very true. Good comparison.
Let's go to Rice VOD. This game's over.
Yeah.
I fuck with the Ignite.
Honestly, I was thinking like I can't deal with him later, and I can barely deal with him now. If I get like a
Yeah,
magic,
fuck
like,
it.
kill.
If he can't roam, his champ is useless, so fuck it. Just bomb him.
It's also because like the home guard's just like
yeah.
I don't think I. Feel
I
like
mean,
I don't
certainly
need TP
last
lately.
season, if you go Ignite, you're trolling, but I can see it now.
Yeah. Honestly, I might just take more Ignite. I might just go Ignite every game. I fuck with it.
Well, I think that's troll as fuck, but I think versus Rice is pretty good. Like, this guy has to go close range, which means you'll get value from Ignite, and he has to try to fight you and get prio, which means you'll have value from Ignite. So,
Yeah.
I can see it.
You think the runes are good this game? Like you think like bone plating to, because I'm thinking like like you said, right, the same reason why I'm thinking he has to get in range. So I'm
Yeah.
just
As long
figuring
as you
out,
don't
okay,
stand
well,
on creeps
gotta-
giving him EQ, bone plating is fine. Rice is like a fake range champ.
Yeah, I think so too.
Nice. You're laning well.
Like, do you think like on the third wave, do you think I should already start hitting the wave, or should I
think-
like?
I think right
hold it
now,
more.
rushing to level 3 to get 2 points E is not bad.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I would Ignite here. I think here you're trolling. I think that
Yeah,
when
I
he
think
is one potion like this, and you trap him, you should just Ignite. You just hit level 3, you're not gonna get better Ignite value. Like,
Yeah.
he's always gonna pot now. You should always
Yeah.
Ignite.
Yeah.
Because right now, you should be crashing the wave as you're autoing him and igniting him. And then he's going to be under tower, and you'll just dive him. And if he bases and TPs back, he's lost the cannon wave under tower here. You see?
Yeah.
Because now he's just getting to heal with his pot. But his pot should be
Yeah.
ignited.
Yeah.
Because now, if he gives you a trade now, you would ignite him, right?
Yeah.
But why would you ignite him now after his pot instead of igniting him now?
Right.
You
Because it's
see?
also just it's reducing the healing.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, like I think the reason why I even took like W was that like I want to like chunk him down, right? So like by that logic, I should also just
Ignite,
ignite it.
yes.
Yeah.
And now you
Like
have
I think like
yeah,
yeah. I was gonna say like in like I think 95% of the time like I would just take like 2 points in E, right? Like
of
but
course.
then like
But he gave you
with the
range.
logic is yeah, that's yeah, you're right. Like I should definitely ignite him there.
But here I'm a bit worried because the problem with Ignite is when this wave now comes, now you have a problem because if you spend time pushing this, he has time to base and TP. If you
Yeah.
let it bounce, then you're stuck Ignite and 200 mana.
No mana, yeah.
So I really don't like what's happening now. Because now we have a problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like I said, I would Ignite because you have to play for a dive here. Otherwise, Ignite is terrible.
Yeah.
So Ignite him early and now play to dive him. If you can't, just base here. Like, I have
Like
so many...
this wave, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you're not diving him now, you need to base now.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And then you come with a wave frozen and you play with Amtome. But if you... Ideally, like I said, you Ignite and you dive him here. But if you are playing Combat Sum and you're not diving him now and he has TP, then you're fucked.
Fuck my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kill me. Just go next. Yeah.
Like, I have thousands of games playing Exhaust mid on Karthus mid, for example, and like, my common strat was to do what you're doing here. Like, just fist fight like this, pass the wave, just perma fight, trade like this. Like, I would do this all the time. And after using my exhaust or not using it, if I didn't kill them on like the third wave like this, here, if I didn't kill him here, I would just be in base. You know? And then I would just buy my Dark Seal or whatever, and I would just go again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now I'm not sure what you should do. Because here it's kind of cringe.
Yeah.
If I'm you now, I would just avoid trading, build up a large mana pool, and then play from there. Like, I wouldn't E now ever, to be honest. I would just play with Q, and I would keep my E until later. Like, I think this is a waste of mana. I think when you're this low mana and he just TP it back, you shouldn't ever E.
Yeah, this is pointless, yeah.
Like, it's no damage compared to the mana usage here.
Yeah.
So I just keep your spells and just Q auto him and build up mana pool again. Because yeah, you see now you're not really doing anything. Once again, we have no wards anywhere and it's unplayable, so we get ganked. GG. Please don't eat a wave.
No!
Nice.
Oh.
Nice, you're smurfing.
Okay.
Ow.
I'm not fully autopiloting. Let's go.
Yeah. Rice is a bit similar to Oriana in the sense that standing really hard on one side is pretty important. Because otherwise you can't bully him without getting EQ'd on the wave. So like here, the position you have now is really good. Because you can dodge his Qs if he casts them.
Yeah.
But once you start to go into wave here, and you now give him EQ, the champ is OP then. Because now if you stand where you are, he can just bounce Q on everywhere while also pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you have no Flash versus Ambessa, no Flash versus Jarvan, no Flash versus Malphite jungle, you know, like...
Fuck my life.
This just can't happen. Nice, yeah, I was gonna say, just ult this.
I think like this is the part of the game where like I don't really know what to do because it's like, well, I don't really hurt him, and he seems to be able to push it way faster.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're playing Ignite Victor, and he's now made it to Catalyst, right?
Yeah.
So like,
So
I think
like
it's
the
just a
point, right?
problem
Like,
previously. Like, he shouldn't have made it to Catalyst so easily.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
yeah,
yes, when he gets to this point, yeah, he does do that, yeah. But I think one thing is, like, now, here, I'm curious what you will do. Because if they do show like this now, on next wave, you can kill him with ult and ignite. So, let's see what you do here. Because I would W him now. Like here, you see this E?
Mhm.
If he wants to farm this, I would be using W. You see
Yeah,
right now?
makes sense.
Imagine here,
Yeah, because
you walk up, you W him, then you EQ him.
Yeah.
He gets mega chunked. On next wave, you can kill him. Does that make sense?
yeah, I can see it.
And I think here, for example, your jungler is topside right now. Grubs is up.
Mhm.
I think Phalite Ward on Banana Bush is much more important than bot side vision here. If Malphite is crossing into bot side, it can make sense. But you should want to hug topside now anyways. Because of Grub's situation, right?
Where was the Ambessa before this?
She entered to her Grump.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cause I think I was like scared to like walk into
Yeah, but Malphite is
Topside.
giving you
yeah
access.
he's
Look,
there, and
he's
I think
literally
Alistar's
guiding you.
there
You're
too.
running away from your Malphite.
Yeah.
And now you're standing here, and now this is happening. Which is why I told you in the last VOD, your awareness of like what is the next play and what's happening is really bad. Because like you should be thinking, both junglers are topside right now, and there's an objective next to them. So there's no guarantee Ambessa is clearing down to Drake. You can't know. But what I do know is it's more convenient for Malphite to go grabs here than to actually go bot side. And if my Malphite is top side, I would want to ward there anyways and hug his side.
Yeah.
Because I want to hug my vision side. So now if I hug bot side where my wards are, then my rotation to top fight is so slow, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Good. Yeah. It's very good to do stuff like this. I just hate your ignites. I think you're really bad at using ignites.
Yeah.
Like, you need to stop using ignite when you feel like you know he's dead. Like, just use ignite here. When you drop your ult and you ignite, he will either die or be like 8.2 health, you know?
Yeah.
So just drop the ignite here. It's so troll to like ignite like this.
Yeah.
Because it's
No, I
like
see it.
it's like so overkill that ignite, you know? So like he actually lives because you do late ignite, because by doing late ignite he now actually gets shielded. You see?
Cringe. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay.
Okay. Big ignite guess. I think at level 8, ignite deal like 240 maybe.
You know what it does level 1?
70, I think, or is it
Yeah.
90?
I'm pretty sure it is. I think it's 70.
Yeah, 70.
Yeah.
It used to be 90. So like a level
225.
8. Okay, 220. That's pretty close. Okay, but yeah, no, you're right. I definitely, I think like that's something that's just like oh, you know, ignite's just to like finish someone off. But no, I can definitely see like in cases where just pop it so that either it reduces their healing if they're potting, or
Yeah, but he also has catalysts, right? So
yeah,
using it when he's running away is a bit pointless too.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, because catalyst heals, right? Like when
Yeah.
you're using spell. Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, now it's a bit annoying. Like, when
Yeah.
Malphite is, like, shadowing bot, like this, and then they just did Drake, it feels really cringe, because if you don't fight him, he will have push, and he can go bot with his move.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then if you do fight him, obviously they can come.
Yeah.
Because they just did Drake.
Yeah.
So, in moments like this, it's really important that you're looking at what Malphite is actually doing. Because right now he's just shadowing, which means that if
Yeah.
Ryze roams down and tries to dive, Malphite's actually gonna save it.
Yeah.
But if Malphite is ganking now on bot, that is when you denying Ryze the move can actually be important. But you also need to track what is happening, how long is the play gonna last. So let's see what you do. Because like I said, they're either now gonna look to dive bot, or they're just gonna cross over mid and just go back to top side after doing Drake. And in which case, if you fight him now to the death, you'll get ganked by Mbessa and die or lose flash. Now you see Malphite is actually ganking bot. And now if Mbessa starts to show and you give Ryze move, that would be a big mistake. Okay?
Yeah.
So now the play's already over on bot, and you're still trading. Like, that's what I don't like. Like, you see that? Like, look. Now, they already one-shot to Yunara. But you have not looked at all. We have, like, no fucking idea. And now you clicked in here. How do you know Mbessa is not right now ulting you?
Yeah. I mean,
We
Ryze
don't
could
know.
just EW me and I'm fucking
So-
yeah.
So this is how we have to think in game right now. It's like, my Malphite, in my opinion, Malphite should, like, come mid and look to 2v2. You know? But if you want to, like, do a quick gank bot, that's fine. I don't really care. But you have to understand the gank and understand that Mbessa can go bot, but she can also come mid. And that your only job is to jail Ryze if Mbessa shows on bot. So now when Malphite is doing this gank, it's more important to me to actually watch this gank. Like here you cast E. If I'm you, I would cast E, run away, and now I would F key to bot. And if I see now Malphite landing ulti on Yunara, then I don't care about keeping Ryze here, right?
Right. Yeah.
Because here you are just dead if Mbessa ulted you.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh.
Yeah, GG.
Go next. It's over.
I mean, the question is just like, what makes you make these decisions? Because I would just do the crystal auto, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But then you just keep hitting, as if like Kai'Sa is dying to Ryze and Mbessa. But she's not. And then, what the fuck, I got ganked. You know?
Yeah.
It's just like very lazy.
Yeah, very.
Because like this one here, for example, this one makes sense, you know? Because like right now, Alistar is hovering you. Lulu shows top. You can't actually die here. So this one makes sense. But you need to understand why you're allowed to hit it here, but you're not allowed last time. In last time, Alistar was leaving you. Malphite was just AFK and they didn't show anyone.
Yeah.
It's very different. And I think that after you got that first plate, when Kai'Sa now is shifting up, if I'm you now, if we are not diving Yunara here, I'm already going bot. I think what you're doing now is like terrorizing the game. You see this?
Right. Yeah.
This is like so troll.
Yeah.
Because like why are you here? You know? Like
Look at me. Hey guys.
yes.
Look at
like,
me.
It's
I
so
do 300 damage.
it's so int.
Fear my E.
Because this makes sense, right? Like here, this makes sense. Kai'Sa is catching your bot wave. You are here. Makes sense.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Like, yeah, like after here, like. I should
And now,
just-
like,
I mean,
what are we
even
actually
before,
doing?
I should just fuck off. Yeah.
Like, you could be helping Alistar ward right now. You could be placing a ward yourself. Because how is Ryze getting this wave right now? That's illegal. You see? Like, you
I think,
should be
like-
all-inning this guy with Malphite right now.
Yeah.
But now he gets this wave.
We still
Thank
do
God
that.
Malphite recognizes.
Hello? Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you. But YouTube is... boom.
I think like I think this is just the nature of like not having TP. I get into the mindset of like, oh, like I don't really want to move for my team and I fight at places. So I get into a very
Yeah, but
like,
TP doesn't even matter there. Like, we're playing Drake next, you know, and you're right next to Drake if you're bot.
right.
So, Yunara's weak.
Yeah.
Even here is like, your mindset is just weird again. Because right now, most important thing to me is Drake first and then whatever. If I hit bot turret, it's fine. But that's only because Drake is free in my mind. But like, if you're playing here, you have a fucking Malphite soloing the Drake. Which in general, Riot made it really hard to solo Drakes now. Like,
Yeah.
they're much, much tankier.
Yeah.
But you don't even give a fuck. You just click at the tower, and then you check the Malphite. And then you're like, oh shit, I need to help him. That's the wrong order of, like, your decisions, right? And your thought process.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first thought here should be, does Malphite
I
need
should
help?
just stop this wave, yeah.
And then, if Malphite needs help, I one-shot this and I come help him, right?
Right.
But I should already know that now. But you start to think
Yeah.
about it after you click the tower. We have to change the order. Now, in the fight itself, I think that, in general, once you're playing like a mage, and you do this, you should think I'm useless. That's just a good habit to have. Like, if you're now Syndra and you did QWE on this guy, you should think I'm useless. You know? And same for Victor. Like, all you can do now is put your R starting to chase someone. Right? Now you're just giving Yunara damage, you'll see. Because everything you're doing here, you could be doing without letting her fist you. You see?
Yeah.
Because it's fine if you want to kill Yunara. But you can ignite her and combo her and everything without being polymorphed on top of her.
Yeah.
You see? Does that make sense? Because like you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
die like complete NPC, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just like, oh damn, really? Kills me? What the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I get what you mean. Like definitely without my without my spells, I'm fucking you. I mean, as a mage, right? Like that's just how
Yeah.
it is.
And now here, if Rice dies, Ambessa shows, but then they also show on this side. Look bot now.
Mhm.
They are about to show, yeah, there we go. So Camille's bot, Victor's dead.
Mhm.
If Ambessa is top here, but Malphite is next to you, I think that here you should always take next wave. You see? Like here, you should just eat this wave. If Ambessa goes on you, you just W yourself, and then Malphite presses E, and you guys just fight her. Like you have a full AP Malphite.
Yeah.
This is not a tank Malphite, it's AP Malphite. Like you see how you go and catch the wave here now? I think that's win trade. I think that you either
should
catch
just-
it
yeah,
here
okay.
or you just base. If you don't want to catch the wave here and poke Ambessa here with Malphite next to you, then you should just go bot now.
Mhm.
I think it's troll as fuck to go away and then loop to this wave. You might as well just let this wave be here and start to push bot lane and pressure elsewhere. If the guy that's here scares you and you don't want to walk up and poke this guy now because you think he can 1v2 you, like let's say she can, then you shouldn't go for the wave. Then it's better to shift your pressure to bot side. Like if we now used everything to kill Ryze, we used Victor ult and Malphite ulti, right?
Yeah.
And we now think we can't play top side because we don't have ults, so Ambessa can 1v2 us. Then I should just base and go to bot side so that Ambessa is stuck catching this wave and I have tempo over Ambessa for the bot play. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah.
Like you're
Yeah, I mean,
shifting
the
your pressure
idea is,
elsewhere.
like if I'm not getting that wave like there, I should already be at bot side.
Yes,
I can agree with that. Yeah, I can agree with that.
because like I would personally E her from fog here, chunk her, and then I would just take the wave. If she ults on me, I do think that the AP Malphite with me, we will kill her. But if you are scared of her, which makes sense, the champ is broken, then base and go bot so that we get the pressure. Doing this is troll as fuck because now you aren't pressuring top. So now she can just go to mid and you're also not pressuring bot. So like now, she's killing your team. Imagine now you're here, right?
Yeah.
Then we could use this to push bot lane deep, right?
Yeah.
We can't use this.
Yeah.
You're not hitting tier 2. You see what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, even there, like I was like, I didn't. It looked like I'm just.
And then you end up going here anyways, you know? So it's like, you don't even like know what you're playing for. Because you keep pressuring topside. But you didn't want to pressure here. So it makes no sense. Because you still don't have ult on you and Malphite. So if the reason you didn't want to pressure is that you don't have ults, then why are you pressuring now? Just move your pressure. If you can't keep pressuring because Ambessa now is defending, and you think that she will want me to, then just go to the other side of the map. You're so up in tempo over Ambessa because she has to deal with this wave while you're just basing going elsewhere. She can't go from here to here, right? It's not possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
So only Camille can be bot. But she also has to deal with the mid fight. So I think this trolled the game so hard, I think. Because also, if you did base, I don't think that Malphite will now loop back to top here. Look this.
Yeah.
I don't think Malphite is doing this play here if you're bot.
Yeah.
That's why I keep telling everyone, like, if you play really well, your teammates will play well. Because they can't make mistakes like this. Malphite is only doing this mistake because you're here.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, I can see, like, if I was like a bot lane, I'd probably like I'd be able to like take the I don't know if I can take the turret, but like definitely.
Well, if
some
Camille
flanks,
goes
right,
mid, you're
compared to,
taking the tower for sure.
Well, yeah, for sure.
And if she doesn't go mid because you're pressuring bots, well then that's my point. You created pressure, right?
Right. Because like what, 2 of them are dead, right? So like it doesn't make sense that they can make a play after.
Exactly.
And we can't. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Like if they make a play mid, then you should be getting bots. But you were busy catching top safely for some reason. Nice, this is good. Bessa is dead. I don't like when you give space so much. Like, of course you shouldn't stand here, right? And obviously Yasuo is dead, and like Malphite is 10 health. So I'm not saying you should go 1v3, but just look now. Someone of them, right, should try to push somewhere. Yes? Like eventually?
Yes.
Like they should like start going bot wave now on someone. Like here Camille or Rice will go bot probably.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And now look where you are. Don't you think now if Rice and stuff is like walking up here, you guys with Alistar, Kai'Sa, you guys should fight if Camille is showing bot? That's my point. So like, it's fine here to be in the mindset of, yes, we should let Malphite recall, and we should let Malphite come back, for sure, we should. That's why you shouldn't fight right here, right? But you also need to recognize that if they now show on bot wave, you should be in this bush. Like this bush here that you have is really good.
Right.
And now, if they do this... Ah!
Ah, but I can't do anything!
Look at Lulu!
No, I won't.
Look at her!
Yeah. I mean, even if Alistar's not there, right? Like, I at least get a Q. Like, for sure. And then
you
she gets
solo
half
kill her!
HP. Yeah, that too. Or that, yeah. Or that.
Yes, so don't just be like, oh, we don't have Malphite. Yeah, sure. They don't have Ambessa and Camille. You know? Like, it's not this, like, simple as, oh, just go play safe and wait for Malphite. Sure, we give this area because they can have Camille there. But use your waves. This wave here, if they show on this wave, they can't also go for vision. Right? Like, they have to do it step by step. They have to push bot, and then they have to get vision. They can't get vision and also push bot same time. Is that how the game works? If you stand in this bush and you ping for help, Alistar hopefully is coming. If Alistar starts running here, then sure, okay, report him, question mark, and go here, right? But just stand here. You should want to hold this if Camille shows bot. And then Kai'Sa comes with her mid push. Alistar comes. you bomb the fucking Lulu, and now when Camille's done pushing, she returns to a team that's dead or low, you know?
Right.
This is win trade, what they're doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's especially since I have like Kaisa too, right? It's like if I get the W onto the Kaisa, just R's in, and
Yeah.
then we just like bomb the guy. Like any other like ADC, maybe I can be like, oh, you know,
Mhm.
in that case, like you know, if
Yeah,
I
but
was
even
there,
just eating them and running away is good, you know?
yeah.
Like a way I like to think about it is like a fight starts off with like a percentage chance of winning, right? But then it goes
Yeah.
up by 2% every EU hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'm playing Ezreal, every Q I hit is like 2% more I win the fight.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it makes sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get.
Alright.
How long has it been?
Like 1 hour 40.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any
Okay.
questions?
So one thing, or I guess like two things, but like
Mhm.
one thing when I'm winning, right? Minions are stronger, right? Like when the whole team's winning, minions are stronger.
When you get
And
turrets and stuff in a lane, yeah.
yeah, and then like I start the side lane, and obviously I cannot like hold the wave like, or I cannot like slow as I want to.
Yeah, because
Um,
it's pushing, yeah.
yeah, it has to push in. I don't know if I have a VOD for that, but basically like my question is like, how like what do you do? Like do I just like just push every wave, join team again, or just like push, sit in the bush, push, sit in the bush?
Well, there's other things to usually do in games like that if you're winning that hard, right? So like usually you just start kind of handshaking at that point. If they do hand you a large wave, you can still freeze if it's like a large wave. But typically you just hard push and you go and dive someone somewhere, you know? Because the other team also has to spend more time clearing your wave when your creeps are stronger because they will have less CS themselves. So at that point the game usually turns into just push and move and push and move. And then since you have a strong team, usually you can dive or take their camps.
So I guess it's just like I feel like there's preference, but I kind of want your opinion on it. It's like the idea like when I'm choosing my runes, it's always like I just use my runes for like lane. But obviously there's like things like Transcendence, there's like things like Gathering Storm. But I've never been a fan of like Gathering Storm and or any like scaling runes because I feel like runes are always just a lane exclusive thing. But I've been noticing like a lot of my games like for one Exodia to somehow get both Baron and Elder, and it's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Yeah, but you are
I
playing
can
Victor and you do use Scorch and Airy and stuff really, really well.
yeah.
I think the main thing is like Transcendence versus Absolute versus Celerity.
Yeah. I've been taking like all three like every now and
Yeah.
then, but I've never really like had a like it's never a game where like, oh damn, I'm so glad I had like Celerity or like, oh I'm so glad I had like Absolute Focus or like I think like when I'm going ROA and I don't have like natural CDR,
Yeah, you
unless
need
I go
Transcendence.
CDR boots, then I go Transcendence. But like
I mean,
I
I
don't
feel
really
very
like
happy having Celerity every time I'm against like Syndra and stuff.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, like when I'm trying to dodge.
Like there's always like a stun or a Q I only dodged because I have Celerity, you know?
Yeah.
Like always happens in those matchups, I feel like.
Is there ever a world where I get like yellow root on Victor?
You mean precision?
Yeah, precision, like for cooldown and cut down.
I think if you are against like some tank and you can go like just go with complete scaling, like you can go Comet and Precision for example, maybe even, you know?
Or okay.
Like if you're against like Sion mid,
Asante,
yeah, like those things maybe. But even then, I think you can even just go first strike, you know? Because like and just print money in those matchups. But typically these days, I feel like Inspiration is so strong, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I think free boots and either triple tonic or cosmic insight is pretty good.
Yeah.
How do I deal with the Akali matchup? Oh, sorry, you were saying.
I mean, I think Akali matchup is really good for you early. Just annoying that she can keep ulting you later.
Yeah.
It's just the first couple of waves is so important. Like you can get so many autos off on her usually,
Yeah. Yeah.
but if you play the matchup bad early waves, then she can do a good W and trade with you, and that's when it gets annoying, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. What do you go after like ROA? Because
Well,
I don't.
if
Yeah.
I'm going Roa, then
Yeah.
it's like, why did I go Roa? If I just went Roa for like lane, like I only want to tank for lane, then of course you can
Yeah.
go more damage after Roa.
Yeah.
But typically you're going Roa for lane, but also to continue to be tanky. And
Yeah.
there is only really Leandry that gives you tankiness and also gives you damage. There's Cosmic
Yeah.
Drive as well, if you
Yeah.
want like to go that route. But the thing
Yeah.
with like Leandry is it does do quite a lot of damage on the tanky Victor build because
Yeah.
of how much you are like trying to do damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're always queuing someone, you're always walking forward on that build.
Yeah. Yeah.
And um Leandry doesn't do damage based on like your damage in the sense of like your AP ratio or something. You know, it's
Yeah.
like more like their health, right? So
Yeah.
Leandry with Roa and then like Sonya's, this type of things is usually the best in those builds. But
Yeah.
you could go like Cosmic Drive, I guess. But yeah,
Okay.
I think just
Um.
Roa and then Crypt Bloom usually, or Roa and Sonya's if I'm going like that type of build. Because like if I am
Oh
playing
yeah.
Roa,
Yeah.
then I am against like Vi, Ari type of things, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like Sonya. It's like it's. I mean I think we had a conversation where you told me like Sonya's is like kind of not great in
Yeah, it's
many
only
cases.
versus like Vi ult and Malphite ult, like these things, you know?
Right. 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 Right.
Like I
Is
wouldn't
there
go it
a
otherwise.
world where instead of Zanyas like go Banshees? Like I mean I guess if they have multiple APs, right? Let's say if they have like
I
one
think
Malphite,
versus
like yeah.
things like Bard ulti, Banshees is good.
Oh, okay.
I think
Okay.
versus Malphite, it depends a bit what type of Malphite it is, because if it's Malphite jungle, he'll just have smite, you know?
Right, right, right.
But if it's
Okay.
like it's Malphite in fucking top lane, it can be good, yeah.
Okay.
But it also
I
depends, you know, because if it's like they have Malphite, but then they have Rengar, I'd rather have Sonya's, you know?
right, right, right. Right, right, right. Okay. You think Bloodletters is going Victor or is it just for
On,
like the tanky stats, right?
only, like you said, only for tanky. Like I was gonna say it on the Roa build, for example. It can be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You buy it for two reasons. Like one, the MR shred for your team, not
Yeah.
for you, because if you
Yeah.
want the MR shred for you, you would just go Void or
Yeah,
Crypt,
what's that?
right?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But MR shred for your team or for the health. So on like a Roa build, it can be good. Um, typically, if you have other APs, the other APs are usually better at getting it.
Yeah.
Like your
Yeah.
Rumble, for example, you know,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
your Syra or your whatever.
Brand,
But
yeah.
if it's like you have AP champs that can't buy it or they don't want to buy it, like you have like Evelyn, for example, you know, then I
Okay.
think it can be okay to go.
Okay. Last question. I think I've only been banning like Akali and like Aurelia. Do you think I should like ban something else when it comes to like I sometimes ban Katarina too, but I've never had like an issue with
Well, you should
Katarina.
like stomp her in lane though, I think.
Yeah, I feel so too. So I don't
I mean,
really like feel like
I think Irelia Akali are both fine bans. There's usually one tricks as well. Maybe Akali is
yeah
more value because more likely it'll be picked.
yeah I think so
I
too.
think Irelia is
Okay.
like so rare often that people pick it, even though
Yeah.
I would say it's honestly worse to play against.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's
I
harder
sit
to.
on the cup chair when I see
Yeah,
Aurelia. I can't do.
yeah. Like, it's much harder to play Victor against Irelia, I think, but if nobody's actually picking it, then. Then yeah, it's like pointless to ban, you know?
Okay. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I mean, until I come by next time, and then
Yeah.
we'll see. I mean, there's also like outside questions, but I think like I'll. I mean, I want to grind on the Korean ladder, but I think maybe when I hit like top 10 in my own server, then I'll figure it out.
hmm
But that's about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
I'll send you the recording of it as well a bit later.
Okay. Okay.
Sounds good?
I'll see you around then. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Good luck with
Yeah.
your stream.
Thank you.
Right,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Hello. Hi. Hi, chat. Well, my duo left me. Even worse, my duo left me for Hokella. You guys know Hokella, the fucking Kiana? What do I do now? What do I do now? It's dangerous to queue up solo now, because you're against like LEC duos, and everyone is like fucking duoing. It's fucked. Nemme, we go do. Alvaro? Let's see it, bro. Oh, unlucky. Oh, here we go. I'm homeless, I need to do. I am learning a lot, thanks. No problem. No problem, my friend. That dirt? Okay, I do that dirt. Fuck it, man, fuck it. It's honestly maybe better than being solo. But he always duos like freaks. Like, I'm not a freak. So... What the fuck? Vegan Veigar? What's that? What the fuck? Fuck? He doesn't even play Veigar. What? Debtor. Is he live? He is.
My guns.
Uko, go do.
Oh, I hate my guns. I hate my guns.
He has a Renegade 4! Oh my god! You
Yeah,
lost the chain!
nice. So, I played free loadout. The guy has a Renegade level 4. He just 3-shots me.
No, no, no.
He
You had
3-shots
him.
me. I hit him for about
Bro, who gives a
70
fuck
times.
about this, man? Can you go Q or what?
You're so shit, you lost chance to get a Renegade 4? I have a shit.
No, Hamza! You had to go!
The gun goes like this. You're shooting behind you now at that point. You shoot once, and then you hit like a fucking flower. Wallah, I'm doing no damage. This gun is shit. It's
Bro!
bad.
Come
level
do!
12
I hate
already.
these free loadout guns, bro. It's so bad. How do I craft good guns? It's not fair. Wallah, it's not fair.
Guys, he's the funniest guy to play with. Go duo? Sorry, I have to do it with Spear. He's been
Ah! What are you saying? What the fuck you mean you're dual with spear shot?
I fucked her in lane, please!
Perfect, yeah, I'll pick it up. Let's see. Oh shit, Veigar. Ah, kata. Take that, there's LP. I'm on it. I have a Shaco, and Shaco's open. Look, Shaco's open. Never mind, it's a Kane with Ignite. This guy will troll me. Sucks. Okay, Rengar. Let's get some fucking wins. Malfitte! Wait. Malfitte pick in mid. Spear shot. Is it spear shot? If it's Anivia, I need this. I need to have boots available. I have a suspicion. Okay, well this was Malphite top, but I mean Rumble should be happy with that. Alright, let's get it. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get a win. This guy perm all chats. So insta mute. Alright, first game of the day. Let's lock in. How can we lose? How can we win? Anivia, Pyke. They have a lot of gank setup. A lot of gank setup. We need boots early here. Fuck, is he clicking? He okay or? I'm happy with that. That guy first time any VR? I mean, I know him, so I know he's not, but... Yes, it is any OTP.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
My top is low IQ or my duo? Never mind, he lives and doesn't lose life.
An enemy has been slain.
And he 1v2s. That's crazy. That's insane. That's my duo right there.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
The drugs kicking in game.
Shut down.
Nice.
Double kill. Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
No, no, no.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Slain.
Scared of Pike.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice, I predicted her wrong.
An enemy has
Nice.
been slain.
Game is GG.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Unlucky. have to be a bit careful now. Rengar's a bit fed and I don't have flash. And he needs stack on me.
Killing
This guy really likes to roam.
enemy killing spree.
I'm fucking cancer bad, bro. Oh, I'm trolling. But that's crazy that Pyke reaches me when I have tier 2 boot Swifties, plus I have fucking Ghost. And he still reaches me with his E. That's such a massive throw, man. Oof.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Enemy rampage. Enemy double kill.
Well, bot has thrown their entire game. And Kane failed his kill, or?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
didn't base. Lol. Guys.
An ally has been slain.
Guys. Hello.
You have slain an enemy.
Well, that was a free Drake for us, but then we did that play. I don't know. That's cringe. That was free as fuck. But
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
oh, what a cancer game, bro. Of course I shouldn't go for the wave, but it's so annoying. Like they have Pike and Rengar, and I have Yuppa, Mickey X on Senna, Nyla.
An enemy has been slain. Legendary. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I fucked her. Lame, please.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
What just happened here, guys? Can I go side here? I don't think so. I think whole enemy team is alive here. Bit scary. But
Shut down.
I can run it down, so.
Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down. Dominating. Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret. Dominating.
Yupa dupa. You know, I had a good feeling that this was revert. Like, he was so fucking dog shit, this Rengar. It was so obvious. I could just feel it. But bro! Ex Kappa.
No, it's just like Revert does this thing where he types me to do something, and I don't want to. Like, let me just play mid. I'll fucking shit on Veigar V2. It's easy. Like, but he fucks everything up by making me go top. Like he fucks everything up. Like this Anivia plays Anivia top. I don't play. He makes me panic. He makes me swap with the Anivia. I panic. I don't know what to pick. I blind pick Malphite. I have to blind. I blind pick Malphite into fucking Rumble. I cannot play the game. Just let me play against Veigar V2. I dig him down on my Malzar and it's fine. But he just fucks everything up. Like, he needs to stop telling me to do shit. It bothers me, man. Like, I don't.
Alright, that's another win. Another win. Alright, be back like 2 minutes. Alright chat, I'm back. I'm back. That's another win. 1153 LP right now. On the Veigar. The Veigar is unstoppable. They can't do anything. I legit fucked her. Nice, Anke. I think I shouldn't have moved here at all. Because I have grubs. I think the moment... Like the moment this happens now, that Veigar jumps back to Tribush, I should just keep hitting tower, I think. And if I see him start walking to Drake, then I move. Because this was so dog shit. I legit would have gotten mid tower, I'm not even kidding. That's funny. I just see that Shaco has flash, and I know who it is. Alright. Alright, my champ is really good this game. At least versus their top side. But I need to be tanky versus Vi and Ari. I was thinking even going like barrier start, to be honest. To survive their gank. But it's fine, I'll swap to barrier, I guess. And I'll TP back with double ruby. Alright, Lulu's reported. God. My bad, sorry. Nice. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, that saves the game, at least a bit. Alright chat, we lost our flash early versus Ahri Vi. Not ideal. We need to get double Ruby here. So that we hopefully don't just get one shot. Spooder Susie getting ganked every game, or what?
An ally has been slain.
So the thing is, if your first base is like this, especially you have Resolve, don't use any spells but Q. So don't put yourself in a position where you have to use Cage. You will go If you only use Q, you don't really go
An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
How do we get out of this one? She's 6. Okay, thank you.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, Vayne is like gold 2, flaming everyone. I do believe that you are completely inting.
I fucked her! Lame, please!
I'm the goats, by the way. Veigar V2 on Veigar. You like that one, Max? Huh? Hit him with the fucking QR real quick and brrr, bam!
An enemy has been slain. Slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. An enemy
W cage.
An enemy has been slain.
There you see, I block her roam. See that? Not bad. You see that one, Max? See that one? Blocked her roam there. So now we get a nice 1v1 session here. As the Veigar. So game is won, so we're gonna go for defensive spells.
Killing spree.
I feel like I'm so good at reading game states with my spellbook. Like I know we're about to 2v2, so I swap to spellbook heal, you know? Instead of going like ignite there.
Rampage. Unstoppable.
The game is such a free win. I'm just gonna go Thimble, I think. Because I think I don't need damage. The game is just free, so I'm just gonna be our tank, I think.
Shut down.
At least Vi is their only champion, I guess.
An enemy has been slain.
Not too bad. if Vi is the only one getting shut down, like, then she's just 1v5, you know? It's, like, actually not a bad death, to be honest. It would be bad if, like, let's say Gnar starts to beat Rumble and stuff, but, like...
You have slain an enemy. Your team has destroyed a turret. Godlike. Your team has destroyed a turret. Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret. You have slain an enemy. A summoner has disconnected.
Alright. Cheers, GG. I don't know, chat. Veigar seems to be a bit of a problem for the EOS ladder. Huh? Alright, I'll play a KFC Vladi game, and then I'm ending the stream. So I'll play one more game. What do I do during streams? Pick my nose. Bro, what do you mean? I mean, I watch the spectate replay and then I watch and record players' POV, like, for example, my mid. Like, I'll have their screen share open on one monitor and I'll record it and I'll watch their POV and then I'll watch the game replay too. And I will give feedback after the game individually. Help out in team review where I have points. Stuff like that. Is it better to pick for comfort or team comp if you want to improve at mid? Just pick your comfort and learn the game. If you learn the game, it'll be easier to learn champions too. But yeah, we're getting close. Getting close to Chal. I mean, the game feels really easy. Like, I feel like I'm performing really well every single game I'm playing. Even in the games where I'm filled. Like, this game I was stomping top lane. This game as well, I'm completely making fun of this guy. I know KDA doesn't reflect it, but this guy couldn't breathe for a single second. Oh my god, I'm top. Can I mid? I can't go top. Please give me mid. Don't get too comfortable. I'm not comfortable at all. I'm watching the games, I'm reviewing the games, I'm putting in the effort, I'm trying my best. I'm not getting too comfortable. I'm not leaning back. I am straight posture, full lock in, bro. Trust me, man. I am not. I'm not relaxing. Yeah, I feel like it's such a weird thing to say. Like, how do I get motivated to do something? Like, motivation should come to you. Especially the first time. You should, like, want to do something. Not Rasmus. I don't know what to go second when I play this shit. Like, everything looks useless. Everything secondary on this looks fucking useless. Like, I don't know what to go when I play this second. But yeah, I think my setup baited enemy a lot this game. Like the Vi Ari kept trying to kill me, and I had this. And then I stopped the barrier. They couldn't do anything after that. But why do I always, when I get top on this account, and I just want to play Rasmus, every time I want to play Rasmus, I'm against full AP. Like, why, man? I just want to try Rasmus and be against full AD. Like, why am I against full AP every time when I play my Rasmus? Any tips for Rasmus versus Sejuani? Anyone? Anyone has professional advice for this matchup? Okay. Because when I get top on my Smurf, I want to play Rasmus. That's why. This shit is fucking useless, bro. Swag TP. TP with 500 health. Fucking epic. Get the cannon though. Kappa. I mean, low key. Got to ignite. With a slow push here, if I can crash this, I can get a nice proxy. Alright. Taking build advice, guys.
First blood. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Go Sorks? Yeah, well, I need items before that.
Enemy double kill. Shut down.
I'm smurfing right now, no? Holy fuck, I'm OP as fuck. I mean, low-key, this might be the best secondary. I can feel the attack speed already. I think attack speed is important on this champ. Guys, I cancel auto attack. I'm a complete fucking moron.
An enemy has been slain.
Whatever. That guy's just bad and lucky. I get free AD from buying a mental. Holy fuck, my champ is so useless. This champ is so useless. Why do I get free AD when I spend 400 gold? Is this Bao's gameplay? Well, I'm gapping this guy. So yes. Professional Erasmus. Professional. This guy's good at Erasmus. Holy fuck, this guy is Erasmus main. Did you guys see that? Fucking insane.
An ally has been slain.
You know how there's like mandatory military service? There's also mandatory death. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep buying random components.
I fucked her.
Whatever components I can get, I'll just buy them. What you building?
An ally has been slain.
Dusk and Dawn, no?
An enemy has
Is it?
been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Maybe she's component maxing too.
I fucked her in lane, please!
This build is not coming together. It is. So it only does a lot of mixed damage.
An ally has been slain.
no, I'm just one-shotted.
Enemy killing spree.
It's not ideal to component max and then keep dying, because I can't actually turn my components into better components. Ideally here I have a chain vest and a cloak. Holy fuck, it's collecting bounty now. Here we go. Okay, we're back. We're so back. We're so back. We're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. We're back, chat. Chat, we're back. Okay, if I now base and buy double chain vest, can I farm? Can I lane? Because the problem here is if I base, I surrender my proxy. If I base, I surrender my proxy. That's the problem. Surrender wave. I'm so good at Rasmus, by the way.
An enemy has been slain.
I've legit turned into a Rasmus main.
Rampage.
Holy fuck, I'm legit a Rasmus main. Oh, I'm so good at this champ now. I'm getting so good at this champ. Just sucks I still died, but... Is Jackshore Rush not good? Well, I am doing that. It's literally what I'm doing. But I need component max.
Enemy rampage. An enemy is unstoppable. Enemy double kill.
Hello, Bows. Hi. Vi chilling. Solo bolo. Vi jocking. Och bomba klart. Oh, fuck, we're so back, we're so back, we're so back, we're so
You have
back.
slain an enemy.
Bandle pipes? Yeah? Maybe. Holy fuck, I'm genius. I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm so good, by the way. I'm so good. I'm so good. Holy fuck, I'm smurfing. Nice try, thank you. That was fucking crazy what I did. That was insane.
Shut down. An enemy is godlike.
Okay, intense. Intensity. Okay, you're getting fisted, buddy.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
This guy almost died, by the way. That guy almost died to me. I legit almost fucked her. Like low key, like I'm 2 levels down and I'm killing her, but I'm actually gonna start winning 1v1 soon, I think. Like if I get Sork Shoes and Abyssal Mask, I think I just beat her. I think Sorks, Formail, Abyssal, I win. What the fuck is my ASO building? Tear? I only know one freak that does that. Go Phantomness OB tech. I know there's a guy that does that. I don't think it's good for what I'm doing now. Wait, for mail, it's just too good on the champ. I will get Abyssal first. The thing is, once I get my Abyssal, I'll also have some points in E.
Been slain. Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
Team is insane scaling. Sounds good.
Has destroyed a turret.
What the fuck? She just hacked? Or should I just save until I have... I think that's better. Guess Aetol insists on being here.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
What should I go instead? Ghost or what, Raggy?
Enemy rampage. Enemy killing spree.
The TP is more for like macro on this champ. Because it's like a troll proxy champ. So you go TP, so like you get TP for farm and stuff. And splitting.
Your turret has been destroyed.
If she's alone. Okay. Sounds good.
You have slain an enemy.
Hit me one time. Aurora has to show top here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Alright, nice. The thing about build is like now I start having points in E, so now I go my 4 mail. Because they'll get taunted for so long. Oh my god, I almost killed her. I almost one-shotted her. Fuck. Tabis is troll as fuck here. You need swords on this build. You want to have damage. I legit almost got a 1k shutdown. That is crazy.
An enemy.
Like, I know you guys are gonna say I'm coping. I'm legit not the guy that's inting this game. Like, I'm just not. I am smurfing.
Has been slain.
Well, on this pick you have to die for farm. Otherwise you can't farm. Fuck it, I have time for one more. If I get fast creep up, I have time for one more. Never mind, Kappa. I have to go now. Alright, bye bye.